It's the Caitlin
Wow, this pack, So I love a Mox Ruby. I like a first pack one Mox Ruby. I also love pairing that Mox Ruby with Urza's Saga and Inti, which I don't think have a good chance of wheeling, but my god, if one of them did, That wouldn't be enough? Would it not be enough? How many people in the world? Aren't there like trillions of people? World population. 8 billion? Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's not enough. Yeah, it's not enough at all. Just kidding. Not close. You're not gifting then? No! My plan! I could try making that collector's cage work. I think I'm just taking Ballista. Ballista is just always going to make the deck. Maybe I'll take Wasteland. There's some non-basics that have been pissing me off. Looking at you, Crocus. Couple of interesting looking Boros cards. I think I'm just going to take Umezawa's. Not going to lock into anything quite yet. Sam's kind of cute with Wasteland. What's this red card? This is Headliner Scarlet. 4 mana for a 3/3 haste. When it enters the battlefield, your opponents can't block. And then at the beginning of your turn, you get to draw an extra. Well, you exile the top card of your library, and you can play it that turn. Back-to-back Nettlecyst decks. We have 2 artifacts already. If I knew that Saga was wheeling, I'd be really into the Nettlecyst here. I think I'm just grabbing Burst Lightning. Oh, hello. That's a sick fucking card. If I'd taken the Nettlecyst, I would have been tempted by the Pyrite Spellbomb, so a couple of different build paths. Is it a commander set card? I think so. Yeah, it's got that C on it. C for commander. There's a red duel here, but black hasn't felt super open. I think I just want to take Portable Hole. I'm not really interested in these red cards. When the millionaires in Hollywood are talking about unionizing, we're at the end game. Yeah, I think most people that work in Hollywood are not, in fact, millionaires. The average salary for an actor is like less than it is for a school teacher. It's like $40K a year or something. It's not great. Weird that most actors are not like the most famous fucking person you know of. Bizarre. There's only a few of those. That's also true, Rojo. Reclamation's kind of cute with Wasteland. Build your own Stone Rain. Hey, Roland of Gam, thanks to 86 months. Cherries. Collector's Cage would be real interesting. We just like don't have very many creatures right now. I think I'm supposed to take Thunder Mom and like not commit to being dual color yet. Let's try out the new card. Let's try it. Adversary is really good. I'm going to take another duel over it, though. Can't put a price on good mana. Cage would be really sweet if we ended up with, like, Sneak Attack 2 and 15 mana Emrakul. Hello, Soul Ring. Alright, I want Thundermaw back. We'll see. We'll see. We're past Pharaoh Egypt in terms of wealth inequality. That sounds right. We're, like, way past the robber barons. Crushing them. They didn't have shit. Hey, Peacecraft, thanks for the 500 bits. I don't think I want this here champion here. This card's pretty fucking good. Yeah. There's Through the Breach. I was talking about Sneak Attack. We have Collector's Cage, Through the Breach. That'd be like 2 cards towards it. I think I'm just supposed to be grabbing one of these sweet cards. I'm gonna try this though. I'll try it out. See if I can make it work. You fucked up? Oh, did you have a song request? Just post it here, Peacecraft. I'll get you. Maybe Angel wheels. Angel has a really high chance of wheeling. Oh yeah, Arabella? What Peacecraft is saying that Daybreak is also hosting a giveaway on the Moto Discord in the Commander section for Commander's Arsenal. If you post your favorite commander and say why, you can get entered in the giveaway. Cool, Peacecraft. And I will get your song request. Oh yeah, I was asking Aravilla what part of South America they moved to. I was curious. Grab a little fireball action here. Ooh, I dig this Carnage Interpreter card. It's possible I'm supposed to take Rabble Master and wield the Carnage, but I just want this card. It's so sweet. You're in Peru? Peru seems great. It's got like a lower crime rate than violent crime rate than the US even. The US is like 0.06% or something, and Peru's at 0.04%, I think. Last time I looked. I've heard good things about the food. My dad visited once and had a great time. The reason I was so interested is I'm thinking about visiting South America sometime in the near future, the next couple of years maybe. Peru's definitely one I was thinking about. I'll just grab Relic, grab a little Graveyard Hate for the sideboard. You've been enjoying life in Cusco. The foods there is amazing. Hell yeah. Do I only know that because I'm looking for a place to commit crime? Yeah, violent crime in particular. Just, I'm a violent crime enthusiast, so I gotta pick the right spot. Zerd is interesting. I'm just gonna grab Thraben. Something to ephemerate, at the very least. Or maybe it's a Mentor deck, huh? Maybe Monastery Mentor plays well here. Maybe Gruff Triplets was a good one for Breach. Seraph did indeed wheel. Guarded by people with automatic rifles. Well, yeah, well, there's no there's no security guards with guns here, Dragon Crow. That's quite the warning. Yeah, it seems like there's a huge difference in countries, Peacecraft. I think Nicaragua was the other country that had a similar crime rate to the US in terms of violent crime. Hey, Francis. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for sharing that Prime. No Crucible? Nah, I don't actually like Crucible in these aggro decks very much. Does not appeal to me. I think with the way that our deck is positioned with a Mox and a Soul Ring, I think we actually want this Hero Blade hold. And I'm hoping that Generous Plunderer wheels for me. Raptor? Is Stoneforge interesting? When did we pass the 7-drop? The 7-mana equipment? That'd be a cool one to cheat in with Collector's Cage. I think I'm just supposed to grab this Raptor. Cauldron Complete, yeah. Hey, Tyrolean, thanks for the sub, thanks for 26 months. Last pick or two was Cauldron. From last pack or this pack? It matters. This pack, okay. I'm gonna take Stoneforge Mystic and just try and high roll. We could take Clamp here. Is Clamp interesting? I guess it's good with Mentor and not much else. We're a little light on removal. We have a couple little burn spells, but Winds of Abandon can actually like exile their shit. Maybe I want Winds over the Clamp. I'll take the Clamp. Lelia! Yeah, the Strand would be good. Would help my double whites, but I'm just gonna Lelia here. Lelia's fucked up. And now we've got Kozilek for the Through the Breach, but I'm going to pass it for this Gut, because Gut is amazing. And now our deck's starting to look a little sexy, huh? Our last draft was a trophy, Zach. Right, Peacecraft. And of course it depends on where you're living in the US, right? And some parts of the US are very cheap. And some parts of the US are very expensive. But in general, you do get a lot more bang for your buck in South America. The trade-off is that you're, you know, further away from friends, pretty far away from friends and family, and you have to deal with like tropical spiders and shit if that's up your alley, depending on where you're going, right? Well, let's grab a Shield Breaker. Card's pretty good. There might be learning a new language involved, depending on where you're heading, depending on where you're thinking about. Could be a good Thalia deck. I don't think I'm doing anything with that Magda. We did get the College Complete back. Nice. Nice. Oh, we have Magda plus Relic. Sure. Yeah, that would've been cute. Just generate a bunch of crimes. The Relic also pairs well with Lelia, too. So I would have had, like, 2 reasons to play the Relic. Right, Peacecraft, yeah. I've certainly thought about it. I agree with the other chatter who said that quality of life is a big factor as well. Madison, Wisconsin is by far not the cheapest place I could be living, where I still have fiber internet, but I do like it a lot here. And that's worth something too. Certainly worth something. I've not seen it, Your Activist Boyfriend. The double white on Leonin has me leaning away from it. If I want to play the Thalia, I think I want to trim back on spells too, which means not playing Elspeth. Absolutely Your Activist Boyfriend. Like I said, I was thinking about visiting the South America soon, next few years. Especially if I'm considering, like, even not in like the near future type thing, but like retirement plans way down the road. It might be like way harder to travel a bunch to check out different regions once you're getting older. Hey, the Alt Jug, thanks for the sub, thanks for 85 months. I do like the Relic as a Mentor trigger. Mentor and Thalia are kind of at odds, huh? Elspeth's kind of hot with Skull Clamp. Maybe I'll keep Elspeth and bin Showdown. I kind of like that Showdown's much easier to cast. Maybe I should be cutting Thalia. Soul Cauldron is a Relic that has extra lines of text. Yeah, but the Relic can cantrip. That's a lot better with Mentor. But you're right, they're both good with Lelia. Do we have any good activated abilities? I guess they're Stoneforge Mystic. They could like kill your Stoneforge and then you give the ability to something else and Violent the Cauldron anyway. Raptor's not a bad one to throw around. Do we need the double whites? You want to cut Hero Blade Hold and Elspeth? Yeah, I think we need them. We have 3 duels in a Wasteland. Shops did run the table, yeah. That deck was sweet. Does Figure on Cauldron work? I don't know. I have no idea if that works or not. All of chat's asking the same question. Leaning towards Monastery Mentor instead of Thalia does make the Skull Clamp a lot better. But then I'd want to play these. Maybe I'll cut Scale Lord. There's some really juicy ones to get back. I'll cut this thing. Yeah, I think Soul Cauldron and Collector's Cage is just too much of that sort of effect. Too expensive, too clunky, you know? Lava Dart's sick with Monastery Mentor. Maybe I should play the Dart. But then I'd be cutting Delayed Blast Fireball. I guess it'll just be a sideboard card. There's only 8 white sources. And 9 red. No, it's 10 red. We could 9 and 9 it. It looks like the double red cards are earlier, but I don't actually want to play Interpreter before I've dumped most of my hand anyway. So it's sort of like another 4-drop. I think this is fine. I gotta say, this hand is not very good against a turn 1 discard spell. We were kind of in on the Stoneforge Mystic. Possibly I should have mulled looking for Soul Ring or a Mox, you know, something explosive. Stoneforge Mystic's pretty good, though. Like, one of the better white cards, right? If you have the juice to grab with it. We do have a couple cycling lands here. God, I hope they're reanimating. If you don't mind the cold, Estonia is awesome. Really? I would love to visit Estonia. And I do not mind the cold. Yeah, that's not happening. Nice regrowth, friend. I guess I am playing this Triome Hum. Yeah, maybe they're just like really hoping that I'd F6'd. Hoping that I'm asleep, yeah. I've run that. I've definitely done the like shatter my opponent's Sun-Sized Divoting Top, hoping they'd F6'd. I think that works how I want it. I did steal a treasure yesterday, yeah. No, my thing. At least they spent a removal spell on it. Well, that's interesting, huh? That's fucking interesting. If the opponent's out of removal, Umezawa's on a greeter seems very good, huh? What we want to see from them is them to spend their whole turn activating and then serve for 5. I didn't get my wish. I guess Fire Confluence wasn't out. Was it the next card? It was not. Oh, Showdown's another way to cheat out Delayed Blast Fireball. Alright, we're gonna bring in some fucking removal, and that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Yeah. Thinking about this Scale Lord over a little some. Recursion seems really good against them. This is not a balanced deck, friend. Just because you lose a game and at the end of the game that you lost, you're like, oh man, I wish I had a balance there. Does not mean balance belongs in your deck. We are not trying to win from behind. A little worried about Strip Mine with this draw. Green Sun for 1, sure. No, my gut. Bye, gut. Red Source here would be sick for this Fire Confluence. Oh my god. Could be worse. At least we actually got the Lelia down. The Frogman cometh. There we go, huh? A little bit of red. A little bit of red in your diet. They decided not to take 12, yeah. That Death Greeter was so good there, right? Wasn't that fucking nuts? No, your 6/5 doesn't get to trade with my 3-drop. You may chump if you like. I guess this isn't that good. They kind of need to answer the Scale Lord, or else it gets back the Death Greeter's champion. Oh, it's a lot of damage, huh? Oh, they did answer it. Fair enough. Yeah, there's dead to Headliner here. Favorite weather type? When it's sunny, like right after the rain. I read something that seemed kind of sciencey about why humans like that. The after rain smell. Apparently we're better at smelling something that like the soil releases. What the fuck was it called? It's related to the bacteria. And the smell attracts certain insects that eat the bacteria then. Yeah, they studied the chemistry of it. Kind of sweet. Yeah, geosmin is the molecule in question. Geosmin. Kind of neat. Yeah, I could see you finding how finding wet dirt could be very useful for hunter-gatherers and such. If the bugs and grubs are moving, it means there's food to be found, Tom. Hey Labouge, thanks for the 23 months. Thanks for the good times. Thanks for fucking supporting. Thanks for hanging out for the good times. Thanks for watching. Glad you're here. So it's weird to play planes here when we could be playing a red source and holding up a burn spell. Again, I'm worried about strip mine. Want to make sure my red source is protected until I can use it for sure. Oh man, we just get to put a call to complete into play. Okay. I don't know if this is worth, but I'm gonna lava dart the 1/1. Could lava dart face there. I think the lava dart in the graveyard has more value. No, that pick your poison was so bad for me. Rude. So rude. Wonder whether they're playing Umezawa's Pathing Hex Drinker. Ring out Cage. I'm just gonna pass. Mountain would be a pretty sick one here. Upon leaving their mana, I think they just got another removal spell for me, or they'd be leveling up their Hex Drinker. We saw another Disenchant out of them. I think that's what we're going to see here on the Umezawas. They're just deciding whether to play it now or after I've invested mana into it. Terra Thunder was the one they played earlier. But then they did nothing there. I don't know. If I'd spent my whole turn holding up Terra Thunder, I probably would have used it. At this point, to have a chance this game, I need to hit a land and wins the Ramanop, which is not a great place to be. Did a very bad job of drawing lands. It's a real looking opener, huh? No white source. We can also get away with not having white source for a little bit. Oh, you know what? We had a song request like a billion years ago. Did I copy that address? I did. I believe this was from Peacecraft. Sorry for making you wait, Peacecraft. Hopefully you're still here. Hopefully you're still here. I think I'm just gonna clamp up this figure, Two cards, please. I kind of want to hold on to Umezawa's for a post-mentor. For mentor trigger. Because with the white source, I can play both in the same turn and then draw more cards. Currently, I have nothing to equip to, so might as well hold it a turn. This is pretty good. Get that white source down. Get a nice 2-for-1 with Fiery. I've hit a land. I'm just going to call to complete here. Could spend this turn playing Showdown. I'm going to do the Mentor plan like I was thinking. Better play the Showdown post-Mentor, right? Now we're cruising. Now we're cooking. Just so long as we don't get Mind Twisted for 3, we are off to the races. Caleb, why would you say that? The Capped Inquisition of Kozilek on top? I've got like 1 billion fucking mana. It's 1 more damage if we play this Burst Lightning response to Inquisition. But there's value in having the Skull Clamp equipped. I'm going to be tapping my mana a lot here, I think, because we're going to play the Showdown and then play cards off the Showdown. Equip the Umezawas, you know. For being only 1 less damage. I think that's fine. Let's play 1 more removal spell. Over. Oh, I'll just play it over this. Skillard makes sense, though. Skillard should probably be in. I'm going to go 2-5 here. Wow, past Caleb, what? Are you saying you enjoy losing to Tron on a Moldafor? What's... Yeah, I'm not wrong here. I'm not high on this Wasteland. Me being the one on the mold of 5. What it looks like they mold 2 though, right? They have 4, they have 7 cards right now. Oh well, that undoes some of it, huh? That doesn't make any sense in PW. Put him playing a standard deck. With all the new cards. Yeah, leaning into that power creep. Have I tried the bat challenge? I have not, no. I don't got time for that. The opponent's sitting with 5 cards over there. I think there's like no chance we get to untap with that Monastery Mentor. So if you slam Lelia, it dies before it gets to attack. Whereas if you run out the Mentor, it eats a removal spell. Increase the chance that we get to actually serve with Lelia. Deathing back the bat. Okay. So that's going to take the Lelia here. But now if we hit a land, we can play the Scarlet. Oh, they took the Scarlet. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Lelia keeps on exiling Gut. I'm sorry, Gut. Yeah, it's been a struggle to hit land drops. We're playing 16, if you count the Mox, but then we also have Soul Ring, you know? Soul Ring is a mana source. Sure, fuck it, let's go. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Tackler, things at 59 months. And then I shall reanimate it, and that'll be worth 8 damage. Yeah, 1 card left. If we can, like, not die. Alright, that's pretty good. What's our best hit? Fiery Confluence? A little late Relic. Alright, Fireball looks a lot better after that game, huh? What did I bring in for that? Oh, I brought in a Braid. Sure. I'm gonna cut Shieldbreaker here. I'm gonna bring Soul Cauldron now that we've seen a bit more of their deck. Maybe just cut Collector's Cage for it. I haven't gotten to pop off with Cage. Maybe it's better in mono white. You like Archtrail over a Braid? It's probably better. Kill the bat plus value. That's what I was hoping for. Just a little turn 2 Elspeth action. Don't hate it. I guess I ramp them. In the current version, artifacts seem good again. So probably Saga. I would not debut. Playing out the Mox Derby because they play a draw 7. I don't want to lose my Mox. It is a little risky to run it out. They could go like Shield Break or there's a couple of theft effects I could steal it with. That'd be a bummer. Yeah, we can actually get to 4 mana. Maybe Soul Ring next turn. Huh? Just blow up all their artifacts. Oh, hey, my dinner was just picked up. Well, I don't think they would have let Stoneforge Mystic resolve if they had a counter. God, they have all the mana in the fucking world over there. What are their scariest cards? Let's leave something that we can portable hole. Maybe the Skull Clamp. Sure. Hey, Neo player, thanks for the sub. Thanks for sharing that Prime. Oh yeah, we're putting the hole in the hole for sure. For sure. Well, it's time for us to start attacking. This is a family-friendly stream? Yeah, I mean, it depends on the family, but largely, yeah. I think Relic can come out for a Braid. Relic Warder. Nice. Got some reasonable sideboard cards. And some reasonable main deck cards. I think I'm cutting Cage again. Maybe Fireball's now where it's at here. Yeah, let's do that. More of a found family stream? Yeah. Yeah. I'm bringing up the little app to show me where the little red cars come in with my food. With my Chipotle. That's my favorite mobile game. You put in what kind of food you want, and then you watch the little red car come to your house, and then you win dinner. It is pay to play. It is pay to win, but it's also delicious. Exactly, Slothbeard. I've definitely just sat there and watched the little red car get closer to my house. I got more and more excited about food. Just the fattest thing ever. Opponent's exploding again. Be nice to have a wasteland for that academy. Hell yeah, Cathin. Midnight's Grade Live. Sweet. I've never seen them. Oh man. Look at that Mindstone Weakstone. Pretty brutal. Gonna be pretty brutal for me here. I think Dance with the Dead is the only band on this playlist that I've seen live. Oh, them and Infected Mushroom. Absolutely not, Roro. We're drawn live. We're about to kill this cat. Two more mana and we can get complete down. I'm just gonna activate figures so I can have 6. Be a really good turn for a Fiery Confluence. Oh, they can still bounce Batterskull because of the Candelabra. Not anymore. Yeah, Fiery Confluence here I think would just win. Or at least it'd be very good. Yeah, I don't want to overstate things. What about Gut? That's my alarm that my food's on the way. It is indeed very close. I guess I do this. I kind of hate it, but whatever. What I get for foods? I got some Chipotle on the way. Got a steak burrito. Pinto beans. 3 different kinds of salsa. Sour cream and cheese. Peppers and onions. No rice. Love me some rice. Love how it tastes. But I've noticed that the rice from Chipotle is so salty. And every time I get a burrito with rice in it, I get like really dehydrated. And then I can never finish the burrito. There's always like a few bites at the end that I just like can't even finish because I'm so full. And I've noticed that when I get burritos without rice, I feel like really good and not like that at all. So that's what I've been jamming. Chipotle rice is only half as salty as the average little ladder climber. Well, that's true. That's certainly true. If they'd bounced the Batterskull there, they would have gotten to draw 2 cards. Just saying. In response to the portable home. Never say never, I guess. Red Archivist. I'm a big fan of burritos. A good stream food, too. It's all contained, you know? What do you think, folks? This would be 3 cards. I think we mill. I think we still keep milling. Oh my god. Got me to 4 life. Yeah, there's certainly a risk, right? You could hit some 9-drop or whatever and just die from 15. Yeah, the Menacers on gut. Menacers on gut got me there. Cool. Very cool. Alright, my burrito is very close. I think what I'm going to do is run a 3-minute commercial break while I go grab my food.